We are Simon Kucher, and we're here to present our findings or analysis from Cox Automotive. To start us off, we want to really talk about the situation. So, Cox is currently the market leader in connecting dealers with buyers. They own Auto Trader, Kelley Blue Book, and Haystack, just among the others. They currently have two-tiered pricing. But what we're seeing right now is the market is shifting away from that. Customers are getting frustrated, and there's a lot of changes. We're getting customers complaints regarding the value proposition and pricing. We're also seeing changes in needs of behavior of each customer. So customers now are looking at other competitors, and they're defecting. So you're seeing a reduction in the growth rate from what used to be 20% compounded annual growth to now 10%. So what we're recommending to kind of change this climate, we really want to focus on the value proposition. So we want to reach and influence customers throughout the buying journey. We want to increase the number of tiers that we currently have from 2 to 4, because that will increase more value for customers from the different tiers that we're going to present. Lastly, we want to offer a bundling package. That service will basically offer and will cater to the needs of customers through the funnel. So what we're proposing, we really want to focus on the value proposition, which once again is reach and influence customers through the buying journey. And our proposed offer, we really want to increase the contacts and leads through better local reach and deal brand building, as well as partnerships. So you also want to focus on the fact that we want an all-in-one encompassing package, Auto Trader, Kelley Blue Book, and Deal.com. What that will do is that will really provide that value capturing experience. From the business model, you're really integrating Kelley Blue Book and Deal.com to provide leads and contacts. Over 30 million people are visiting these websites, and we want to get that integrated from, there's only 3 million that are using both of them, and really getting them more integrated would provide more revenue. And then lastly, you're talking about the pricing structure. So we really want to focus on capturing consumer surplus by optimal pricing of different service tiers. And that goes a little bit into the shift from 2 tiers to 4 tiers. So then we really want to focus on who we're really targeting. So we're going to target 3 groups: franchise dealers, independent used car dealers, and individuals. So that kind of summarizes the value proposition and drivers. To discuss the competitive landscape, we have John.
Thank you, Matt. As you can see, the buyer journey is divided into 3 stages. The topmost stage of the funnel is the reach. In this stage, the main objective is to reach out to as many customers as you can. The next stage of the funnel is engagement. And in this stage, you basically show the customer the value and finally convert the customer with a final sale. You have many players competing in this market. The reach segment is traditionally used by the traditional marketing, like your traditional media. Coming to engagement, between Cars.com, Auto Trader, and KBB, most of these companies are focused between reach and engagement. And then you have new offerings like Car Gurus that is changing the market by offering leads as a metric. Finally, you have TrueCar that currently uses sales, the final sales, as a metric. Given this competing landscape, it is important for Auto Trader to provide more value to its customers and differentiate itself from its competitors. We conducted a study to find the importance of different services and how Auto Trader maps with these importance against our competitors. We looked at leads and better deals. Both these value drivers had a very high willingness. Both these value drivers had a very high importance to customers, and the customers were ready to pay much more money for these factors. We currently, Auto Trader doesn't provide these value drivers, and it is imperative for Auto Trader to provide these value drivers in the future in order to move to the consistency category. Coming to local shopper reach, Auto Trader is currently well positioned, and in the future it is imperative for Auto Trader to maintain this position. Moving forward to partnership, quality engagements, and dealer brand building, these are services that have relatively low importance to the customer but are very important for the future of the auto trader business. Pawan will take you through the pricing structure.
All right, thank you, John. So we looked at different services which we can provide and how we are standing in the competitive landscape. Moving on to the pricing structure. You must be really aware of this, right? This is the current pricing structure which AutoTrader has. AutoTrader is providing two different tiers, and within the two different tiers, they have 4 different levels. And we are measuring all this on the basis of 3 different KPIs, which are platinum spotlights, spotlights, and days. It might sound very easy to you, but for a consumer, it's very confusing. What should I take? How should platinum spotlight change my value to as compared to a spotlight? And does the days matter a lot? So it's very confusing, and it is not catering to our consumers' need, because they want leads. They want better consumer experience. They want engagement. They want they want so many things, but we are not catering to those. So that is why we conducted a study to perform a service evaluation matrix, where we listed all the services down, which are leads, shopper engagement, click to dealer website, premium spotlight, banner ads, and advertisement optimization by experts, inventory catalog by professional photographers, video gallery, dealers could post a video of the vehicle on the website, KBB price certification, Kelly Blue Book price certification. So these are the different services which we are recommending that AutoTrader should be providing, and we can clearly see that on the scale of adoption and perceived value. Like by adoption we mean that how willing people are to take this service. We know that every dealer wants leads, they want shopper engagement, so they have a high value for a dealer, so they are the leader services, or they are the leader services for AutoTrader as a whole. And at the same time, if you look at click to dealer website, premium spotlight, and banner ads, these are the type of services which every competitor is providing right now, so which makes them something like a commodity, which are then put across in filler bucket. And then finally, if we look at the new and the innovative services which we are recommending AutoTrader should be providing, looking at the ad optimization by expert, this is something which is a very nice service which can help AutoTrader build the relationship, and that is categorized as a premium filler. And similarly, inventory catalog by professional photographer, where a professional photographer would come, they'll click pictures of the vehicle from different angles, so that a correct picture is posted on the website and consumers are very much aware of, can relate to the vehicle. And finally, video gallery and KBB price certification, which is seen as a premium leader, because KBB is, or Kelly Blue Book is a service or is a website which every customer trusts. They value the price which is quoted there, and if a dealer has a KBB price certification, that would influence, or that would help that dealer to gain more trust in the eyes of a consumer. So we categorize these services just to build the new pricing tiers. Now coming to the new pricing tiers, as Matthew mentioned in the beginning, that we are suggesting 4 pricing tiers, which are good, better, best, and awesome. So by this type of a naming scheme, it becomes easier for a consumer to understand the whole package and to select one. And as you can see, as we move from good to better, we are increasing services, and these increase in services is actually helping us in increasing value to our customers, right? As we move from better to best, we are providing ad optimization by expert, which helps dealers to present or to put better ads on the websites, which makes it easier for them to convert a sale, right? So that's how we are improving the values as a whole. And finally, awesome, which has all the features which are available, and if a consumer wants that would be the best thing, and that would deliver the highest value to a customer, right? Apart from these 4 bundles, what we are suggesting is we should also provide single standalone modules, which are ad optimization by experts, because it is something which everyone requires, be it a person who takes a good tier, a person who takes the best tier, a person who takes the awesome tier. Everyone needs ad optimization, so we are also selling this as a standalone bundle which can be used. Inventory catalog by professional photographer, that is also offered as a um, standalone bundle. Video gallery and KBB certification, right? So, and finally, what we are, by all this, what we are trying to say is Cox Automotive should look at combining their different products, so, and present the whole thing as a single ecosystem to our customers, so it becomes easier for them to take our services and use them in future, right? Since we discussed about new tiers, how should we sell them? That's the bigger question. So we suggest that we should be training the sales force in how they should be selling these services, because right now all the sales talk about is their talks are around pricing. But we need to change that mentality. We need to train our salespeople to move from price discussions to a value discussion. They should be talking to their customers about how, as they move from good to better, better to best, best to awesome, how the value is changing, how the impression or how the impression we are creating in the end customer's mind about a dealer is changing. The whole perception, the whole experience which is changing by opting for a better pricing tier. So these are the things which we would want our sales team to discuss on. And separately, Simon Kucher and Partners also provide sales excellence training, which is specifically catered to train sales guys to talk about the value proposition and do this value selling as opposed to price selling, right? As a long-term strategy for Cox Automotive, Simon Kucher and Partners thinks there are four typical aspects or four important aspects which we should be looking at. First, monetizing shoppers. We have monetized dealers who are our primary customer base, but there are a lot of shoppers who are coming to Auto Trader's website. We can monetize them. So to do that, we need to understand who the shoppers are. There are two different types of shoppers. There is an individual who just wants to buy one car, and then there are dealers who want to expand their whole inventory. We can use custom services for these two guys to actually gain revenue or actually monetize those shopper segments. So what we can do is we can provide insights and best vehicle listings of the month for a person who wants to buy just one car, so he can have an understanding of what are the different cars he got in 1 month. Secondly, we can provide custom reports to different dealers who want to expand their inventory. So these custom reports would be based on their custom requirements, whatever they need, and we can provide the custom reports to them. Second, building a better connection or providing the consulting services, because our customers are dealers. We can have a basic one-on-one relationship, but we need to foster that relationship, and to develop that thing we should provide the consulting services which help them improve their ads on the Auto Trader website, their ads on Kelly Blue Book website. And by providing these consulting expertise from the marketing heads or from the marketing team which we have at Cox Automotive, we would be able to develop stronger relationship with dealers, and again that is also another source of revenue for Cox Automotive as a whole. Third, Cox Automotive is in the business for a long time. They have gathered a large amount of data about car listings, about their prices, about their features, about different cars, and they should provide a data. They should start working on developing a data analytics ability where they can utilize and monetize this data and help its consumers who are dealers to take better decision when it comes to car buying and to take better decision when it comes to car selling, right? And finally, Cox Automotive have multiple verticals. They have multiple products. Just to name a few: Kelly Blue Book, Auto Trader, Haystack, just to name a few, right? And they should be thinking about merging everything into one Cox ecosystem and provide a single login or a single page where a consumer could explore all the different offerings as a whole, which becomes easier from a client perspective, and it becomes so we gain customer loyalty as a whole from this. So these are the long-term strategies, 4 different pillars which Cox Automotive should look at as part of the future strategy. And finally, so I would really want to thank you to the whole team at Simon Kucher and Partners who have worked on this presentation. They did all the analysis, they did multiple research studies and multiple interviews to gain the understanding of the whole business. So I would really want to thank John Poonen, Vignesh Ray, Matthew Brown, Natalia Escobar, Helen and Pawan for presenting this whole compiling this presentation and presenting it. Thank you so much.